All right, let's dive into a powerful protocol for any creator out there who feels like they're just stretched way too thin online. You know the feeling, right? You're tired of posting absolutely everywhere, but you're seeing growth pretty much nowhere. Well, this is for you. We are going to build a strategic framework to help you pick that one platform where you can really, truly dominate. So let's get into it.
Does this hit a little too close to home? I mean, the pressure is real. You feel like you have to be on X, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, and it is just a recipe for complete and total burnouts. You're churning out content, you're posting, but that needle, it just isn't moving. This quote just perfectly nails the problem. When your energy is scattered, your impact is too. You just end up becoming part of the noise instead of that clear, memorable signal you're trying so hard to be.
So let's break down the simple but kind of brutal math of where your energy goes. The common approach, the one on the left, it feels productive, doesn't it? Like you're covering all your bases. But here's the reality. Giving 20% effort to 5 different things just means you're not giving enough to any of them to actually break through. The strategic approach, on the other hand, is all about applying overwhelming force to a single point. It's about total focus, and that is what leads to deliberate, real growth.
And look, this isn't just some nice theory. This number, over 8,200 followers, this was built on a single platform, X, just by going all in with this focus method. We're talking no bots, no shady growth hacks, just real, authentic human connection and strategic consistency on one platform. It just goes to show that depth beats width every single time, especially when you're starting out. Real growth comes from a place of strength, not desperation.
Okay, so how do you actually find that one platform to go all in on? Well, it is not about chasing the latest trend, it's about strategic alignment. And this framework we're about to go through is built on 5 crucial questions designed to give you absolute clarity and just get rid of all the guesswork. So let's walk through them together.
First things first, and this is maybe the most important, you have to fish where the fish are. And I mean your specific fish. It's not about where the most people hang out, it's about where your people hang out. So, for example, if you're trying to reach B2B founders, guess what? They are living and breathing on LinkedIn and X. If you're targeting e-commerce entrepreneurs, they're probably more active on X or maybe Instagram. The key is, don't assume. Go look. Find the conversations your ideal audience is already having.
Okay, this one is so important if you actually want to stick with this. Every platform rewards a different kind of skill. If you're a brilliant writer who just loves crafting arguments and sharing ideas, forcing yourself to create daily TikTok videos is, well, it's a path to misery. You're going to thrive on a platform like X or LinkedIn. But if you're a visual storyteller, Instagram is your playground. The whole point is to align the platform with what you actually enjoy doing, not what you feel you should be doing.
You know, every platform has its own vibe, its own social dynamic. Think of X. It's like a fast-paced, real-time public debate. LinkedIn is more like a professional networking event. It's a little slower, a little more deliberate. Instagram is all about DMs and that visual connection. So ask yourself, do you get energized by rapid-fire conversations, or would you rather build deeper, one-on-one relationships over time? You have to choose the environment where you'll actually want to show up and interact.
Let's be practical for a second. You're probably building a presence online to support a business, right? So your platform choice has to line up with how you actually make money. If your goal is high-ticket consulting, building up your authority on LinkedIn is a pretty direct path to having conversations with decision-makers. If you sell digital products or coaching, Instagram's community tools might be a way better fit. Just don't try to sell high-end consulting on a platform that's built for brand deals. It just doesn't work.
And finally, the reality check. You've got to be brutally honest with yourself here about your time and your energy. A platform like X really rewards daily, high-frequency posting and engagement. That can mean a few hours every single day. On the other hand, a YouTube channel might only need 1 video a week, but that one video could take you 10 or 12 hours to make. There's no right or wrong answer, only the answer that's actually sustainable for you in the long run. Consistency is everything, so pick a pace you can actually maintain. Okay, so you've thought about those 5 questions. Now what? How do you turn all those abstract thoughts into a rock-solid decision? Well, that's where this next tool comes in. The decision matrix. It's a really simple way to bring some objectivity to what can feel like a totally overwhelming choice. So what is this thing really? The Platform Selection Decision Matrix is basically just a simple tool to stop you from choosing a platform based on hype or, that fear of missing out. Instead, you're going to score each platform you're thinking about against those 5 questions we just covered. It's just a systematic way to see which platform truly lines up with your audience, your strengths, and your goals. Here is exactly how it works.
Take each platform you're seriously considering. Let's say it's X, LinkedIn, and Instagram. For each one, you're going to go down this list and give yourself a score from 0 to 5. A 0 means it's a terrible fit, and a 5 means it's a perfect match. Really be honest with yourself. Then, when you're done, just add up the total score out of 25 for each one.
And once you have your scores, this is what you do with them. If a platform scores up in that 20 to 25 range, that's it. That's your green light. That's where you go all in. If it's kind of in the middle, it might work, but you'll probably need to adjust your strategy a bit. And if it scores below 15, just let it go, at least for now. It's a super clear sign that your effort is much better spent somewhere else. This whole process just removes the emotion and gives you a data-driven decision.
So you've used the matrix and you have your platform. Awesome. The big temptation now is to celebrate, but making the decision, that's just the starting line. Now the real work begins, and it all starts with a very clear 90-day plan. Your first 3 months are absolutely critical. So month 1 is all about building your foundation. You just focus on being consistent, learning the platform's unique language and how it works, and testing out different types of content to see what people respond to. Then, in month 2, you shift gears to relationship building. This is where you stop just broadcasting content and you start actually engaging. Add value to other people's conversations, find your unique voice, and build real connections. And finally, in month 3, you leverage all that momentum. You analyze what's working, you double down on your winning content, and you start to grow on purpose. This approach just builds a solid base for success down the road.
Now, after 90 days, you're going to feel that momentum, and the temptation to add a second platform is going to be strong. My advice? Resist it. Seriously, the goal is to master one place first. And when does that happen? Well, it's when your content creation starts to feel like a system, not chaos. It's when your growth is steady and you're not just scrambling every day. For most people, this takes a solid 6 to 12 months of dedicated focus. Only then should you even think about expanding, and when you do, you'll be doing it from a position of strength, not from a fear of missing out.
So, this all really boils down to one final question for you. Take a hard look at what you're doing right now. Are your actions driven by a clear, focused plan to really dominate in one area? Or are they driven by FOMO, by that nagging feeling that you have to be everywhere all at once? The choice between those two mindsets, well, that's what's going to determine everything. Thanks for tuning in.